Most gardeners dream of finding a single, simple solution that can feed their plants everything they need: nitrogen for leafy growth, phosphorus for roots and flowers, and potassium for fruit and overall strength. For decades, the answer seemed to come only from chemical fertilizers sold in bright plastic bags. But what if that same balanced NPK, that's nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, power could come from something you're already throwing away in the kitchen? Here's the secret. One of the most potent, balanced natural fertilizers can be made from kitchen food waste, specifically cooked rice water mixed with vegetable and fruit scraps. When properly fermented, this mixture turns into a nutrient-rich microbe-packed tonic that rivals even commercial fertilizers. It's sustainable, cheap, and easy enough for anyone to make at home. Let's dive into how this trash-to-treasure transformation works and why it's the future of organic gardening. Every day, millions of tons of kitchen waste, banana peels, rice water, vegetable ends, fruit skins, coffee grounds, and eggshells end up in the trash. Most of this waste is loaded with plant essential nutrients. For example, banana peels are rich in potassium and phosphorus. Vegetable scraps contain trace minerals like calcium, magnesium, and sulfur. Rice water, that's the leftover water from washing or boiling rice, contains small amounts of nitrogen and starches that feed beneficial microbes. Eggshells contribute calcium carbonate, which is essential for strong cell walls and disease resistance. Individually, these scraps offer minor benefits, but when you combine and ferment them, you create a powerful, balanced fertilizer that feeds both the soil and the life within it. Why does fermentation transform waste into fertilizer magic? Fermentation isn't just about making kimchi or yogurt. It's a biological process that pre-digests organic matter. When microbes break down kitchen scraps, they release nutrients into a form that plants can absorb immediately. Chemical fertilizers deliver nutrients fast, but often at the expense of soil health, burning roots and killing beneficial organisms. Fermented fertilizers, on the other hand, work with the soil, enriching it with life. They introduce beneficial bacteria, yeast, and enzymes that help retain moisture, improve structure, and keep harmful pathogens in check. Think of fermentation as the soil's cooking process. It unlocks the nutrition hidden inside waste and stabilizes it so your plants can absorb it safely. Here's the exact process for turning everyday scraps into a high-performance fertilizer. So, you'll need 1 cup of mixed kitchen waste. Think banana peels, fruit and vegetable scraps, eggshells, and that sort of thing. Next, grab 2 tablespoons of brown sugar or molasses, which acts as food for the microbes. You'll also need 1 cup of rice water, or just plain water if that's what you have on hand. Add 2 tablespoons of finished compost or, a handful of garden soil to get those microbes started. And finally, use a wide-mouthed jar or bucket with a loose-fitting lid. Now let's get into the instructions. First, chop and mix your scraps. Cut banana peels, fruit skins, and vegetable ends into small pieces. The smaller the pieces, the faster they break down. After that, add your chopped waste into your container, then pour in the rice water and sugar. Give it a good stir to dissolve the sugar. This will feed the fermenting microbes. Next, inoculate by adding the compost or a handful of garden soil. This introduces naturally occurring microbes that will kickstart fermentation. Now, cover the jar loosely to let gases escape and place it in a shaded, warm spot for about 7 to 10 days. Stir gently every couple of days to keep it aerated. After a week, you'll notice a sweet-sour smell. That's a good sign. Strain the liquid and store it in a sealed bottle. Discard the solids into your compost pile. Before you use it, dilute the mixture. Mix 1 part fermented liquid to 10 parts water. For delicate plants or seedlings, dilute it even more at 1 to 15. That's it. You now have a living, nutrient-balanced fertilizer made entirely from kitchen waste. Let's break down what this fermented fertilizer actually delivers. Nitrogen comes mainly from vegetable scraps and rice water, and it fuels leafy growth and chlorophyll production. Phosphorus, which you get from fruit peels and eggshells, strengthens roots and improves flowering. Potassium is abundant in banana peels and fruit waste, and it really enhances disease resistance and fruit quality. Plus, the combination of all those scraps provides trace minerals like magnesium, iron, zinc, and calcium. These are all crucial for plant health. This all-purpose fertilizer works for almost every stage of plant growth. For seedlings, use a diluted solution every 7 to 10 days to boost root growth. During flowering or fruiting, apply once a week around the base of the plant. You can even use it as a foliar spray. Just dilute it further, like 1 to 20, and mist the leaves early in the morning or late afternoon to prevent burning. Try to avoid using it during the heat of the day, since sunlight can kill those active microbes. For best results, apply after watering. The moist soil helps the microbes penetrate deeper. Gardeners who switch to fermented kitchen fertilizers often report a dramatic transformation within weeks. Leaves turn a deeper green, growth becomes faster and sturdier, and flowers bloom more profusely. The soil itself becomes softer and richer, with more visible worm activity, a sure sign of microbial health. The beauty of this method is that it builds long-term fertility. Instead of delivering a short burst of nutrients like synthetic fertilizers, it enhances the soil's natural ability to feed itself. Over time, you'll notice you need less and less fertilizer because your soil ecosystem becomes self-sustaining. If you want to take your fertilizer to the next level, add a tablespoon of fish amino acid or lactic acid bacteria to your finished brew. These ingredients dramatically increase microbial diversity and help suppress pathogens. Commercial fertilizers are convenient but costly, not just to your wallet but to the environment. Over time, they degrade soil health, cause nutrient runoff, and disrupt natural microbial networks. Fermented kitchen fertilizer, by contrast, recycles waste, eliminates the need for packaging, and restores soil life. So, the next time you're about to toss banana peels, vegetable ends, or leftover rice water, pause. You're holding the ingredients to one of the most powerful natural fertilizers on Earth. With a little patience and fermentation, you can replace all your chemical fertilizers for free. It's sustainable, it's effective, and it's the way gardeners nourished their soil long before synthetic inputs existed. Start your own fermentation jar today, and in just a week you'll have living plant food that keeps your garden thriving naturally. If you enjoyed this guide, stay tuned to Gentle Herb Living for more time-tested garden secrets and natural soil-building tricks that turn waste into abundance.